Hey y'all, it's DJ Diva coming at you with another video. Today it is a weight loss update video. And I just want to tell you guys some of the things that I'm doing. Okay, you know that I am working out because I do my workout videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying those and partaking, working out with me. Because the main objective is to eat less and move more, and I am doing that because my highest weight was 215. I am now 190, so I am, I'm getting it in. I am getting it in. But before I say all that, I want to say, please subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Give me a comment in the comment section down below. I will surely appreciate it. Support your girl. Support your girl. We got to support and uplift one another. And that's what I need from you guys. Okay, another thing that I'm doing is water, honey. You can never have enough water. So I got this 32-ounce container from Dollar General, $5. Water. And when I get tired of water, I just use one of those little water additives. And the two, my go-to, are Jolly Rancher, green apple, and watermelon. Watermelon reminds you of something tropical. The green apple is it just tastes like you're sucking on a Jolly Rancher, a green Jolly Rancher. But without the guilt and calories, because they're only 5 calories per packet. Okay, and another thing that I do is when I'm tired of water and I need just a break, I'm going to show you guys what I bought. I have to open a new case. And that's this. Lipton Zero Sugar Iced Tea Peach Tea. And this whole container is, let me see how many ounces this is. 16.9 fluid ounces, just like the water bottles. 5 calories for the whole thing. For the whole container. Just 5. The whole bottle is 1 serving. 5 calories. So that's zero sugar. I've been trying to limit my sugar intake as much as I can. Another thing is in place of sweets. Now, sometimes you just can't help yourself. You do everything, but you still need that something sweet. I know I go through that because before I started on this journey, a massive sweet tooth. Massive, So after I figure out, okay, I want something sweet, the first thing I do is I drink 32 ounces of water. And after that, if I still say I want something sweet, I keep fresh fruits on hand. Like bananas, apples, and oranges are my staples. And I make myself a fruit salad. And another tip to that is cucumbers. I'll slice cucumbers in with it because, for one thing, I love cucumbers. They have a high water intake. High water content, I should say. And they soak up whatever you put them in with. So if you put them in with the fruit and stuff, they're going to soak up the flavors of each fruit. So that's good. And because I can eat more of that than I can a small sweet roll. And then 3 minutes later, I'm going to want another sweet roll. And if I get to the point where, okay, I ate that, and that's not satisfying my sweet tooth, I need something. What I'll do is I'll get like a coffee cake or something, and I'll just cut a smidget of it and give the rest to my grandson. That way I got a taste of it. It's satisfying me up here, and I'm done with it, because more than likely it's mind over matter, because you have to have your mind set on your goals and what it is you want to do. And eating a few coffee cakes is not going to get me to where I want to be. That's another thing. It brings me to journaling. I journal. I've showed you guys in previous videos the journals that I use that I had bought from Aldi's. And you write down everything you consume, everything you do, you know. So if you're not losing, I check my weight once a week. At the end of that week, if I'm not down, say I wanted to lose 5 pounds, and I know I've been putting in the work all except for one area, I know I got to fix that one area up. And I know what that area is because I've cataloged it. I've written it all down. So I know, oh, I ate wrong here and I ate wrong here. You know, you can't, for me, I cannot use a holiday, a birthday, an anniversary, none of that to eat wrong. Because one slice of cake leads to another, leads to another. That's me with the sweets. I know I got to leave them completely alone in order to, you know, I'm allowing myself, from this point on, one dessert, one cheat day once a week. Not once a week. Once a month. I'm going to once a month because I've been doing once a week. I've been getting results. But I want to go further, faster. I'm learning to be patient with myself. I give people more leeway than I do myself. And I'm working on that. Being kinder and gentler to myself. Okay. Intermittent fasting. It depends on how I feel when I wake up. What are the hours I'm going to eat? Some days I only allow myself 3 or 4 hours out of the day to consume my food. Some days it's 8. It depends on how my body's feeling. I know that I got to find a happy medium and stick to that schedule in order to get the results I want out of intermittent fasting. That's number one. And I'm going to do that by looking back in my journal that I have journaled to see what would be the best time for me, because I don't want acid reflux in the night to keep me up. But I don't want to be looking at the clock saying, I'm so hungry, when is my time coming? I don't want to do that either. So I'll find my happy medium, and when I do, I'll let you guys know. Second, smaller portions. There is nothing wrong with making this plate for your man and this one for you. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes it's the illusion of more food. You know, it's all up in here a lot of times. And 90% of your weight loss is your diet. But you have to move. You still have to move. Eat less, move more. You know, that's always, it's sometimes harder, easier said than done. It's harder to do, but calorie counting is a godsend. I calorie count, and not only do you have to calorie count, you have to go by what the serving size they say it is. A lot of people look on a package and say, oh, 5 calories. But the container's this big and there's 17 servings in it, and you think you're going to just drink it all for 5 calories. No. And get 5 calories. No. You have to pay attention to what the serving size is versus the calories and use that accordingly. Another thing I do, I put citrus in my water and mint. Coffee and tea without any sugar. You can add lemon or citrus. You know, that's good. But I don't add any sugar to it. I'm trying to have as less sugar as possible, which is why I get the water packets, the water additives, they're no sugar, sugar free. This, look, zero sugar. Okay, along with journaling, I weigh myself once a week. I journal that also. Um, also, my Fitbit. They have apps on there for your food, your water intake, your exercise, your sleep, um, meditation, uh, your steps, uh, exercise, dancing, biking. All those things contribute to weight loss. All those things contribute to having a healthy whole body. Um, so yeah, you put your foods in the app and it'll calculate how many calories and everything and how much you should eat to obtain this goal or that goal. And if you go over, you know, it lets you know that if you haven't drinking enough water. If you do, or if you do, it congratulates you with fireworks. If you've hit your step goal, you set your goal. If you hit your step goal, it, you know, fireworks and it buzzes and goes off and stuff. If you drink enough water, your water that you set the goal to drink. Um, it helps. It has a community on there for all those things and more, where you can be with like-minded people that keep you motivated, and challenges that keep you going towards your goal aggressively. And yeah, I just love a Fitbit. This is my second one. My first one was a Fitbit Blaze, and this second one is a Versa. So I'm very happy with that. Even though they cost a little bit more than the average fitness watches, they're worth it. I love these. I've tried off-brand. I'm not with it. I threw that thing in a drawer and went and bought me another Fitbit. What else did I want? I did the food. I did the water intake. Detox teas. Detox teas are good because a lot of people don't realize that you hold 20 to 40 pounds of waste in your body. And if you have a problem moving your bowels, you can pack on another 20 to 25 pounds because you're not evacuating enough. You should be able to look at your urine. Your urine should be clear. That's an indication that you are drinking enough water. Your bowels you should be moving your bowels at least 2 to 3 times a day. The detox teas do work with that and cleaning out. I do wear a sweatband for my waist, and it is working. I'm down to a 31.5. I measured my waist. That's another thing, measuring. I know that my waist is a 31.5, and I know that my chest is a 40. I only know that because I was measured by the Cancer Society for specialty bras. So I know that, but I do need to measure, like, because I'm the type of person, before I see a lot of movement on a scale, I will see a lot of inches go, and I'll just be standing in the middle of my clothes. So I do want to take my measurements and keep track of that. That I have not done as of yet, but I will. What else did I want to tell you guys about? Just the exercising. Keep up with my videos. I had signed up for Planet Fitness before the pandemic hit, but that hasn't stopped me. I know I love to dance, and I knew they didn't have classes for any of that. So what I've done is I've just started creating my own workouts. I follow like the two-step dance I play the two-step dance songs, and I follow what their instructions are as far as the dances for the song. I do a warm-up before I do the dance, and then I do a cool down after. That takes me to 20 minutes of workout. That's a good workout, you know. And on the alternate days that I don't do that, I just click on the radio and I put on some music, and I'll do jump rope. I'll do my type of hit exercise. I'll do the jump rope. I'll do hopscotch. When I get done, I'll do the hopscotch on my tiles on my floor because they're already square. I'll do hopscotch there. When I get down to the end, I'll do me some squats, 10 seconds in between, go back at it. I'll do wall push-ups and jumping jacks and what have you for 20 to 30 minutes. That's a decent workout. I'm sweating my butt off when I do that. So, you know, the sweat is an indication that you're burning those calories, you're burning that fat. So that's a good workout. What else did I want to tell you guys? I didn't want to get a personal trainer in the gym because I know my limitations, especially with the cancer in my arms and stuff. I don't need nobody to try to push me to do something I'm not yet ready to do. So everything on my time, I got to listen to my body. Okay? So in saying that, what else? I'm using less oil. Sometimes when I'm preparing my shrimp in a pan, instead of using oil and seasonings, I'll use water and seasonings, you know. Or I'll just use a wee little pat of butter. I'm basically pescatarian. Sometimes I do indulge in like chicken and turkey. That's few far and in between. But I don't like how my body feels or how my stomach cramps when I do eat that. As long as I stick to seafood and fish, I seem to be okay. I definitely think I'm allergic to red meat because my stomach blows up to here and hurts and cramps. It kind of reminds me of when before I had my gallbladder out, when I was getting ready to get it out and I was getting the test and stuff. That's the feeling red meat gives me. So I haven't eaten red meat or pork. And I just tried to find recipes where I can incorporate as many vegetables as I can. Almost making it plant-based. But water, you know, smaller portions, like I said, take you a saucer and make that your plate. Sometimes the eye is bigger than the stomach anyway. So those are the things that I'm doing. I'm trying to cut sugar. I'm cutting bread. I have bread few far and in between, you know. But I love you guys to life. I want you to act blessed, talk blessed, walk blessed, and be a blessing to the Lord by blessing somebody else. Please constantly wash your hands. Wear your mask when going out. Stay 6 feet away from everybody else. One thing that worked for me, because I had not yet did it, but recently I did it, and it's making a difference like that, is I'm inviting the Lord into my weight loss journey. And I pray. I'm specific about what I pray for, and I'm specific about the goal I want to achieve. And before I work out, I pray. And it's just after I work out, I pray. Before I eat, I pray. You know, and it's been working. I've been dropping weight crazily. You would think that I would have thought that already, but sometimes common sense ain't common, honey. But yeah, let's keep it classy, keep it godly, keep it clean, and keep safe. This is DJ the Diva. I love you guys to life. Act blessed, talk blessed, walk blessed, and be a blessing to who? Be a blessing to the Lord by blessing somebody else. I love you guys. Be safe. I'm out.